What's up, guys? I'm back with another movie review. This one is from Concept Media, and it is called Don't Fuck in the Woods. This is a story about a couple who is in the woods, and guess what they do despite being warned by the title not to do it? They are fucking in the woods. While they're enjoying some doggy-style action, a strange creature comes out of the woods and kills them. The next day, a bunch of the couple's friends show up. They're supposed to meet them out in the woods, and they're gonna have a good time, throw back a few beers, do a little banging, do a little jerking, and I just have a good time out in the woods. And of course, this strange creature is attracted to the smell of sex and masturbation and crotches and all that kind of fun stuff. And so the rest of the movie plays out as, is anybody going to survive this weekend? With this monster on the prowl trying to get a hold of everybody. Despite the title, which is outlandish and super fun, Don't Fuck in the Woods. This movie's not that crazy. It does have a good amount of low rent gore that's fun to watch. There's a cool castration scene. There's a disembowelment and some other kind of fun gore. There's some nudity, not nearly as much as you would expect from a movie called Don't Fuck in the Woods. It does have some topless scenes, and there's one girl who takes it all off, which is fun, but it's not wall-to-wall gratuitous nudity and gore like you might expect from a movie called Don't Fuck in the Woods. When it plays as a horror movie, I think it's fun. I like the creature, I like the chases, I like I like the bloodshed and the horror elements. When the movie tries to be a comedy, it is super cringy and it sucks. They try to make cheesy horror pop culture references. It doesn't work. It's just really bad. You just want it to hurry up and get to the horror part of it. I think if this would have been a more serious movie, it didn't have to be super serious. It could have still been campy, but just not with so much intentional humor of trying to tell jokes. I think it would have worked out a lot better. I'm not a fan of just a stream of pop culture references, and that's basically what the dialogue here is, unfortunately. But when it focuses in on horror, the movie works and is a lot of fun, and I definitely recommend it, even though you'll be extremely tempted to fast forward through the horrible jokes and humor early on. This Blu-ray is from Concept Media. The transfer looks fine. It's a newer movie, so it looks good for the equipment they filmed it on. It's got interviews, behind the scenes, bloopers, trailers. You can get this from conceptmediallc.com. As far as I know, that's the only place to get it other than Diabolic DVD. So if you're interested, check it out there. I love indie horror. I love supporting indie horror. Even though I didn't love Don't Fuck in the Woods, I do think it was a solid movie, and there's definitely a lot of, you get to see a lot of good stuff in here. I just wish they hadn't gone for this cheesy pop culture comedy that really sucks. It really drains the movie and slows everything down. But the horror parts of it are great, and I would definitely recommend it just based off the strength of the horror in this. I think it's a fun, silly movie. That's it. If you like this review, please check out my website, markfusion.com. I've got a full write-up on Don't Fuck in the Woods, as well as some other Concept Media films. I'd like to cover more of their stuff, and hopefully I can, but I think I have at least 2 or 3 reviews up right now. I've also on Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram at markfusion. You can also check out my Patreon page to get exclusive content. If you want my Dolly Parton reviews, that's the only place you're going to be able to get them. So check that out. That's at patreon.com, markfusion as well. You can drop me a sub if you want to. I would greatly appreciate it because of how wonky YouTube is with canceling views and dropping monetization on a lot of my videos. That would definitely give me some stability and a place to grow my channel from, so I would greatly appreciate that. I do appreciate greatly you watching these videos. I do mean that. I'm always surprised whenever anything gets more than 2 views, so thank you so much for watching them. I do appreciate it, and hopefully I'll see you soon.